There we go. We should now be in the Factorio. How's it going, everyone? So last time we played Factorio, we set up nuclear power, which I'd never done before. And that was really cool. After that episode, I did go and make a few little tweaks to the base, clean up a few things. The science is a lot less dumb now. Just I got a layout where it's like not rocking things back and forth, although it looked really cool. The other thing is you'll notice I'm running super fast all of a sudden. I did go and do the work required to get to the next level of power armor, and just loaded a ton of exoskeletons in here. So yeah, we can run basically at warp speed. We don't need vehicles anymore, which is nice. All right, let's take a quick little look at our situation with the nuclear power. And man, when we're on the concrete in particular, it's nuts. Why do I have little splotches of yellow just at random as opposed to full solid blocks? Seems a little bit odd, but okay. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, we now have unlimited power. We have a full set of, I'm just realizing this split, yeah, it's just not going to work with that logic because it's still stopping things. Oh, I don't have the slowdown anymore. That's right. I had tried, hey, do we actually need that slowdown? And yeah, the answer is yes, we do. I need to get, a transport belt over here, a yellow transport belt, to put the yellow transport belt back in over here, because otherwise, oh, actually no, it can be a red, sorry, because that's blue everywhere, except that will actually shove some things over there. Cancel this, I don't want you. Okay. There we go. So yes, we have lots of power. We could scale up our nuclear power situation by a fair bit, but you can see we're like nowhere close to our full production potential. We've got a little bit of logic for turning the nuclear engines on and off, and the important thing is that we have actually fed in the full list of everything over here. So that's gonna be good. All right. We might do some Total War Warhammer 2 again at some point. We will have to see. I don't remember if I don't think I had all these beacons in here before either, which actually can be removed. Like, I put in a bunch of these speed modules here, but we don't need it because we've now kickstarted this process. So actually, I'm going to deconstruct these beacons and remove the speed modules. Because these were like speed modules 3, because like, my god, it took a long time to get it set up. But now we really don't need that. Because we've hit critical mass, which means something special when you're talking about nuclear stuff as well. And we don't need those modules, and we can just use them for something else, so that's going to be okay. So yeah, I played a little bit between streams, just to most of that time take forward. So I let time pass over here so that we'd actually have all these guys fully saturated, because that was just a matter of like letting the game run in the background for a bit. And then yeah, I upgraded my personal little run around doohickey. And I think I was keeping myself busy, so I was spamming down some concrete or some damn thing like that, just because it was like, meh. Productivity modules, we could, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's needed anyway. So what do we have left to do in a sense? Like, well, we can, actually build our final rocket. The other thing is, like, we have an atomic bomb. We need to build an atomic bomb. Let me go and just research, whatever comes next in the queue. That's going to be fine. So, let's say we do this. And then we put down a little requester chest over here. And we tell you are to make... Oh, rocket, atomic bomb. Cool. All right. You're going to do that. And copy paste. So there you go. We've got the things in here for the quest. I don't know. Well, tell you what. Let me redo this. Because I don't know if we've got the U-235 in our logistics network anywhere, but we don't need to do that. Because we can just do that, and this, and cancel that. Blues should come. I don't know if the explosives will. We'll see. Let's see. Explosives. I guess I could use long... I mean, our base, by the way, if you haven't seen it, is monstrously huge. It's just the largest thing. It's awesome. Explosives over here. This is a pass provider chest. So yes, explosives are in the logistics network. Good. So they will get delivered over here at some point. Cannon train. That's something else. There you go. Just wait for the explosives to be delivered, which will happen fairly soon. How do you launch these? Do you just put them in your inventory and then, like, click them somewhere? I've never done one of these. I'm very curious. Very curious indeed. Combat, yada, yada, yada. Actually, if it's going to be anything, there'll be, like, more mining productivity. Okay. Push the button and run. I play City Skylines' newest industries expansion. Yeah, I considered it, because I did a little look at it last week. Get a rocket launcher, then fire it like again. Okay. Rocket launcher. Okay. Done and done. Do I want to keep making these, like, in bulk? Just have, like, a little stack everywhere? Alright, so we'll just wait for some more deliveries. You get really lazy with the bot network being set up like this. What's the green stuff? This is uranium. Either, like, not depleted exactly. Depleted uranium, sort of something else. But yeah, U-238 and U-235 for nuclear power. Plus, yeah, the Gandhi system. I don't know, actually, if we have anything that makes, I don't know if gears end up on the logistics network anywhere. I mean, it's kind of a stupid thing. But at the same time, like, why not? Just so I could do these sorts of things. You. Just one stack. Actually, you know what? Couple stacks. Just so you can put in the logistics requests for things like this. Man, oh man, we move fast. Especially when we're on the concrete, but... Alright. Got a couple of atom bombs. I don't know how, like... I gotta be a little careful here because I need to make sure not to deplete the U-235 and, like, sort of sink all this, but... Oh shit, no, we have tons, like, in the output. So we're fine. So tell you what we're gonna do then. We will put in... and say, you can keep one single stack of atomic bombs. Meanwhile, random shit's getting blown up here. Are they, like, drones moving around? No, there's probably just some of these little guns. No, it is some drones being killed. Well, dang. Where's my, my turret wall blueprint? Just chain them up to the coast over here. Cover these guns. Yeah, you can see there's another bot running this way and getting killed. I guess because it's coming from there. It'd be nice to encourage it to, like, not go that far out. What I might want to do is put a little... What do you call these? Roboport over here with the explicit goal of just providing a little charging station here. Because it might encourage them to be like, oh, you know what? Let's just move in a little bit and go there. I mean, we might just have to clear out these nests, but... The problem is our base is inherently concave. And leads to some of these issues. We can probably do something like, listen, all these old guns can kind of go away. And do something like that. Alright. I think we can more or less forget that. So! Oh! Yeah. So we built a few more than we need here. But we now have a rocket launcher. The extra rocket launchers are there. We can just trash those. And there we go. We have nuclear rockets. We have atomic bombs in our rocket launcher. I have no idea what our radius is. Let's go test it out, shall we? Go directly east. Please save before using it. I'm gonna nuke myself. That seems like the sort of thing that could happen. All right, let's do a quick save. Is this really your 12th live stream of this? I give it a 6 out of 10. Oh, right. I forgot I have my personal little laser bots, too. Eat that. Pew pew. The only good bug is a dead bug. Oh, all right, I got my personal little robotics port to clean up some of this mess. They can't catch me! They'd finally gotten fast enough that they could reliably catch me, and then I put in all the speed modules into my thingy. So there's still bots being killed over here, which is kind of annoying. All that, and then... There you go. Okay. So, that was the atomic bomb. Now, what say you we work on our satellite launch? Artillery train? There's that too, huh? Alright, you keep working on... Ooh, look at this. We've drained our little nuke count, or uranium count a fair bit. We're gonna go ahead and turn that off. We might want to use some sort of logic mechanic to just limit it to just 1 or something, so that we don't do this. If we deplete this run, it could take a while to get back up to speed, which we don't want. You got tons of U-235 in the bank. You're gonna be okay. I mean, you're fine now, but things could change later on. Wanting to know more intensifies? Man, I gotta watch Starship Troopers again. I've probably watched it like 5 or 6 times throughout my life, but it feels like if you're not double digits, you're probably doing something wrong, so I think we should look into that. Okay. What I want to do, I do want to start planning for our satellite, and I want it to be something kind of cool. Same thing as we did last time, where I've got like a big dedicated area to build the satellite. With rail, all fenced in. Ideally fairly flat would be the thing. Like, maybe right over here would be okay. I kind of think that's the way I want to do it. So, let's head over in that general direction. Hello. Oh, you guys are dropping ammo off for me. Alright, it's very exciting. Thank you. We're getting slightly laggy. I think these can be deconstructed. It's like nowhere near the front line. It's not an issue anymore. Run, 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 run. Okay. They're my personal bots in particular. It's important to let them catch up, because otherwise they can run out of power and then just be really slow, and then you've got like 30 bots somewhere on the map that's forever lagging behind you by a million miles away. Multiplayer should start at around 3, so in about 40 minutes. These guys are still waiting to unload oil. Oh yeah, I made another little tweak over here. I got these guys. I think we had the logic. We hadn't enabled the logic yet, so I've got that turned on so that we burn through the heavy oil and the light oil appropriately. That's going to be a bigger deal now too, because we're going to want to create fuel from these guys for our rocketry, right? I think. And it's made, is it made in the chemical plants? I think so. Yeah, chemical plants. And I think you want to use light oil, I think, for efficiency. So I think either one of these gives you 1, but this takes 10 light oil versus 20 heavy oil. Or 20 petroleum. I think light oil is the nice one for making solid fuel, isn't it? I feel like something like that is true. I don't know where we're going to load it onto a train. Things are kind of tight. Is there stone mining over here that's having, like... That's actually running surprisingly low? Wow. Oh, the power cables don't actually repeat in a pattern, unfortunately, but that's okay. Light oil is best. And yeah, we'd ideally like to load some of this stuff onto a train. There's just not much room for a train station. And I mean, as much as I like being lazy with bots, I don't know, we may have to. Okay, we're gonna ready to do something. Remove some of the coal power? I mean, we could. Since we have nuclear set up, I don't know. Put on a train station, is up and running. Tell the train what the train is loaded. I mean, we could enable the logistic network system as well to really get that going. I'm sorry, do we not make chemical plant? No, we clearly do, because we don't have the little warning that we don't have it. All right, well, tell you what. While we're waiting for that to be delivered, let's go through and hook up this stuff. We'll do this, and I know that it's not actually a 4x4, but that's going to be okay. I'll just be lazy with my balance. Do something like that. Super lazy. But, you know, get it to be vaguely workable. Oops. It's not about maximizing the throughput here, it's just making sure that we're pulling things in from each one of these little sublines. Good enough. Okay. And then we could deconstruct a bunch of this, but we'll leave it be. All right, just make sure we got tons of stone in, because what I want is a crap ton of walls and a crap load of concrete. And I do have that production set up at this point. All right, you over here. Okay, you're down, which is good. You got the production modules, which is fine. We just have to change what you're doing, because what you're doing is solid fuel out of light. Like that. Like that. And for now, what we'll do is we'll just put it into a chest right now. But that's not going to be enough throughput for the future. But still. Just get it in there for now. We'll start accruing it, and we'll figure out some way to get it to a train or something. Okay. Dun 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 dun. So, somewhere just west of here is where I want to create my rocket launch assembly area. There's ain't nothing happening in this area. We've got rail access, which is nice. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Deconstruction planner. That. Actually, end this. I realize it's gonna, screw up some of these networks, but that's okay. We don't need, like, ridiculous space. Last time I did make it really huge. I don't think I'll go quite as huge this time. Although, if we need, like, multiple train stations delivering goods, I don't know, we could just do it with bots. It's a little nuts, but it works. Make this to be rocks and trees only. Clear all this nonsense out. We don't want any of that. Or here, or here, or here, or here. Okay. Do I have walls on my person? I have some concrete. I do have walls. Do I have gates? No. Are gates being produced is actually a good question that I don't know the answer of. Oh, we already asked for stone walls. Okay. Wait, I asked for stone walls, and we only have 18? Oh, no, because I have 100 over there. Okay, good. All right, let's go and clean up a little over here. I don't have any nukes. Yeah, clearing this without nukes isn't going to be so functional, actually. That's okay. We can do just pushing forward with some stuff. Robot followers. Okay, just grab whatever. It's fine. Okay. So, my idea here is we're going to go and build up a huge walled area. Let's start with something like this. And then for concrete, we'll have it go underneath too. Done. So now if I have that, then I can blueprint this. How come it doesn't blueprint the ground? Can you not blueprint the both? Oh, tiles. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so it's smart enough to normally avoid the tiles, which is good. But that's not what I want here. There you go. This is going to keep our construction bots busy for about 1,000 years. You know, keep them employed. That might have been a little too far. Nope, actually, that's just about perfect. Excellent. Wanted to make sure none of the trees shoved me sideways here. The footprint sounds are hilarious. Tap, 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 tap. I think that power line's in the wrong place. Yep. Oh, excellent. Okay. So this is going to be our area where we work. Next, do I have laser guns on me? No. Where's some laser turrets? Over there. So what I want to do, just grab a blueprint of one for a second here. That, and then make it a blueprint of 4 of these guns. Oh, we'll need to include power transmission. The corner pieces are going to be a little weird. Well, let's just do that for now, and we'll tune things. Okay, something like that. Excellent. And then we can just tile this. Well defended. Oh yeah, I didn't count the exact length of things and whatever. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. It's totally okay. But yeah, the communist aliens are gonna want to steal our spacefaring technology, and we can't let that happen. Done. And done. Okay. So a little defense all over. No gates yet, but that's okay. Or you know what? Maybe we don't need gates. Maybe we'll just bring everything in from bots. It's crazy. And yet kind of interesting at the same time. I mean, it's probably not realistic just because of the numbers of material and stuff required, but it's kind of cool. Coolest building ICBM to nuke USSR. All right. So we'll let that go for now. If we go and mouse over here, we can see we have all 1,500 construction bots currently active. Mostly they're bringing tiny little chunks of concrete over. And we're going to want to replace some of this with the hazard concrete at some point too. Let me clear that so we can keep the pattern going. So, I mean, we are going to need a little bit of one-time thing. Where's the launcher? It's not going to be under there, is it? What category is the, what is this? No. It must be production. It must be. Someone in chat's probably answered by now. There's always chat lag. It's a silo. Is that what I'm looking for? No. Oh, that's... Do I not have tech for it? I haven't researched it? Oh, there it is. Oh, well, shit. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. I'd assumed that I researched everything that wasn't just, like, basically repeatable. But there we go. That'll go pretty quick. So you're building up here. I mean, at least if we need circuits for any of our spaceship stuff, it's going to be close. Mm-hmm. Can you employ the aliens trying to jump over the wall? So we don't have logistics coverage in the center. We'll probably put one there, but we don't know what it's going to look like yet. Factorio really needs production for moonshine. Oh, there you go. We're not using literally every single construction bot anymore. It's possible at a certain point that the issue, in fact, will be not enough concrete. But I did go and set up a fairly massive production for it, so I think we'll be okay. Something else I haven't checked is what the status of our Maris mines are. Okay, still a fair amount of iron coming in. And then we've got the copper over here. Oh yeah, it's fine. Okay. Just have to make sure our raw resources were okay. What are we looking at? All right. More and more construction bots are finishing their work, so that's going to be good. Can launch anything, even yourself. Can you launch yourself? What? You can launch a fish for an achievement. So yeah, I put in the request for gates on my person, but yeah, I don't think gates are being made. So we're gonna take the lazy thing. We're gonna do this, that, like that, and one stack, and like that. There you go. Because I'm not going to be able to enter into my own base anymore. Oh no! Here, I'm going to get a secondary level of forts. Because we're ringed with guns, but they're not, you know, there's not the hugest density of guns. I'll feel a lot better with this. Might feel a little bit better if I also had some nukes. But we'll get back to that. Speaking of, our little uranium setup, is it... Nah, see, it's not fully saturated on U-235 again. Yeah, we burned through a few here. There you go. We'll just pick up the nukes at a distance. Wait, can we walk through these with the... Squeak through? No, no. Something over there was still blueprinty. Okay, it's just hard to tell. So you're getting deliveries, including of walls. Which actually... I could go and put some walls in there for now. And we can pick up some gates. All right. Do I want them? I don't know. Maybe I don't need them on my person. Oh yeah, you have to rotate them. There we go, something like that. Okay. So is it done? Is the construction actually done? Yeah, basically. Wow. I'm very surprised. Still waiting on the rocket silo. Need one of those new parkour robots. Oh, from Boston Dynamics? Yeah, those things are crazy. You gonna make the aliens pay for that wall? You know it, baby. Let's get some hazard fill. I'm gonna just set it far enough that my personal bots don't do it. Oops. I can't remember. How do you... I guess these are blueprints, so you'd cancel them like that. And I guess I should just go and life will just be easier if I make a blueprint out of this. There you go. That's why I was trying to avoid doing it with my bots. If you do run out of it in your inventory, then it's kind of annoying. But yeah, you just blueprint it. I was being dumb and or lazy. Oh, no, the pattern's not going to match everywhere. Oh, no. I'm going to have to deconstruct and reconstruct them because the stripies won't match, will they? No, maybe they do. Because I rotated the thing, but I don't think that's how it works. Add safety lights. Excellent point. I should have just made that as part of the blueprint for something else. I don't know. Safety lights, not critical at all, and yet super duper critical. Gonna run out of lights here. I think I have like all the night vision stuff installed, so you're not even gonna see the day-night cycle anymore. But that's okay, right? You can make them flashing lights if you use like logistic timers and things like that. It's absolutely possible. I don't think I'm gonna bother with it, but yeah, you can. How big can I make this? All right, pretty big. Good. Let's keep these construction bots busy. Although I might displace some of our warning concrete there. That's okay, we can put it back after. I should have just done it all in one shot in the first place. I knew I was gonna want it, so I should have just done it. Okay. How's our research? 2/3 of the way through. I was basically just killing time while the research happened. How is our stuff? You've got all the beakers. Oh, you're running a little slower over here. Actually, oh, it's electricity. Oh, right. Because we've got so many bots going, our roboports are just hammering the electrical network. Just absolutely murdering it. This may have just spun up again. I don't know. Yeah, you don't have any fluid. Yeah, I think these just spun up again. So they're going to start creating some more steam forbears. It'll be okay. It's not safety last, they don't flash. You should beacon your research. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I considered it. But it's mostly like the consistency of the inputs that are a little low. Although I could put production modules in these things, right? Which does slow down their production. But should be a little bit more consistent with some of our inputs. I don't know. I got production modules in all of our science things, so we do get some free science from time to time. Oh, we're missing some concrete. Also, things are getting attacked over here, but that's okay. Hey, we got some bits! Can you build nuclear power yet? We have! We have built some nuclear power. I was just showing it. So yeah, everything's groovy, man. We've got some nukes too. Speaking of, there's some little aliens near here. Let's go and take them out. Chick. Boom. Hee hee! What it should do is it should leave the ground irradiated so that aliens can't return. There you go. I could build some actual combat bots or something too, but deconstruct these. Oh. Boom! Ah! I think I almost nuked myself. There you go. One more base over here. Here. Nuke all the things. It's like ridiculously expensive to use, but it's really satisfying. All right. So that's still being done here. Oh, I should stand in the logistics area. Tech is almost done. Now, after the rocket silo, do I still have to research the satellite tech as well? I might have to. Playing Gandhi, that's right. Full Gandhi mode. You know what? I don't know why, but all of a sudden, saying Gandhi mode actually made me feel like playing Through the Ages. The board game? One of my favorites. I've done videos for it a few times. It's basically Civilization, the board game, except, you know, not the Civilization brand. It's super good, and you can be Gandhi at the end. You can't nuke anyone ever, unfortunately. There is a variety of different warfare, but there's not actual nukes. Just make sure you have solar panels and accumulators. Well, we've been going solar panel-less. That being said, accumulators, like mass amounts of accumulators, probably does make a lot of sense, though. Because most of the time, we're not coming close to using our full power production. And if we could just store it all in batteries, that would actually be pretty good. I'm pretty sure I produce accumulators. Let me put in a request for them. We'll see if we get any delivered. But I think so. Oh yeah, that was a gate. There we go. Perhaps a few sessions of Through the Ages of the multiplayer chest. Maybe. It would take a long time, though. That's always the problem. Through the Ages is faster digitally because people have to spend less time counting. But even single player, it takes me, you know, it'll take me over an hour to play through. And with more people, then you're going to take quite a bit longer. In real life, it, you know, 4 hours if you're quick with a 4-player game. And my friends aren't necessarily that quick. Build artillery will bombard biter automatically. Okay, so we haven't actually used artillery at all yet, and I'm quite curious. So, there's like just the artillery turret by itself. And then presumably, does it fling rockets? Okay, so that's an upgrade. So there's a rocket, and then you could even make an explosive rocket. I don't know. I've never used the artillery. It's shells? Oh, artillery uses shells. These guys. Okay, hold on. Oh, so the rockets are probably just used for the rocket launcher as a non-nuke alternative. Although why anyone would want that, I couldn't possibly imagine. It does give us something to do with our uranium if we wanted. With our excess U-238. If we're going to mass produce this stuff, we should probably mass produce it somewhere else. Explosive uranium cannon shells? Whatever, I'll just do it here for now, because that's where I am. So we want explosive shells, and then that. So you're gonna go like this. You can get rid of that because we're going to do this, that, that. I don't know, we probably don't need a limit. Oh, these are cannon shells as opposed to artillery shells? Hold on. Wait. So it's not rockets, it's not cannon shells, it's... Oh, wait, what's a cannon then? What fires the cannon stuff? Is that the tank? Tank fires cannons? Is that it? So we still need to make cannon shells. Because that's what uses this. Okay, so explosive shells into artillery. No uranium at all? What is this horse shit? Okay, how fast is this? 8 seconds per, 15 seconds, and needs 4. So you actually need 2 of these to feed into this. I know, this whole setup is ridiculous, but that's okay. Whatever, they'll each have their own. I don't care. I know it looked like it took me a while to respond, but I assumed that was laggy comments that were telling me the same thing. I wasn't trying to ignore you guys. It just looked like laggy comments that were saying the same thing over and over. So as far as I know, all these are logistic. So I'll go into there, which will go into here. That's supposed to be a provider chest. There we go. They'll go into here. We'll see how that works. If you could use the rocket silo to fire the tank into orbit, then you'd have uranium artillery. Oh! That would be amazing. That's set to just 1 stack. We're bringing gear wheels over. Like, this whole thing is such a stupid setup. But it lets me be kind of lazy while I mostly watch this happen. Oh, this looks like a QR code. Guys, scan this to go to my website for free deals or on Petras. Little miniature Petras. Just gonna send you a rock. It really does look like a QR code, doesn't it? Put nukes as a payload for rocket. I wonder what happens. Wait, what? And artillery shells do not stack until they're in artillery. Really? Interesting. Okay, well, I mean, that's fine. Oh, we got some poor little bots here who are just out of juice. Yeah, so I put in a request for accumulators. Have I received any? Yes, I have tons. Okay, so our accumulators are definitely something that we are producing. Okay, I want to make a huge battery bank somewhere. Now, in a sense, you know, our steam engines are kind of like, you know, our steam engines for the nuclear stuff are sort of battery banks because they can accrue the steam, but not exactly. And, okay, you are going to go trees only. Shrimp pump. Turn off the concrete request? What, for me? No. I still want to be able to sometimes manually plop some down. Yeah, all the construction bots are busy. This is just brutal. Oh, my poor bots. Clearly have enough concrete production going on, though. Nuke trees? That does sound pretty good. We're not producing more nukes right now, though. Oh, okay, some of the construction bots are coming over here to help. Probably need substations or something for full reach, but that's okay. We're gonna just do something like this. And just something like that. There we go. There. That's all I want. It's just this little power block. I know there's more efficient ways to do it, but I just want to be able to store a little bit more power when we have downtime with our bots that can deal with this crap when it happens. Okay. Because we have more than enough power production, other than when we're obliterating our system with a million construction bot requests. Which is really only going to happen when I, decide to pave the world. But it's going to happen sometimes. Time to build a computer that plays Factorio and Factorio. I mean, people have done like computation things in Factorio. It's fairly easy to do because there's logic systems in there. Okay, so I have my first artillery turret. Targets enemy bases. So tell you what, I'm gonna put it out here. Now, does this itself need power? We're gonna put it right behind this thing. No, it does need bullets, but that's fine. So we'll put a little requester. And one of those. And one of those. Now, can I copy paste? No. But I can say something like artillery shells. It's leaving it 1 because that's the stack size, huh? Here. Oh! There, it's just been delivered. Oh! Oh! Yeah, okay, I should have started using artillery ages ago. This is awesome! Oh, they don't even aggro directly. Oh, and he spreads it out. Where the... Oh my god, this shoots really far away. Oh, these are so good! Oh, hey. Yeah, make those shells, baby. Artillery, awesome! First time going nuclear, first time with artillery. I mean, admittedly, last time I delved deep into Factorio. Like, none of that stuff existed. So you're producing these shells. Awesome. This might be fine to put in, like, say, speed modules. How about you? You're waiting for stuff? More iron gears. Such a ludicrous thing to put in a request for. So by default, it looks for 30 seconds worth, which is one batch, which is fine. So it's going to be ready to go again as soon as things get delivered again. What's being destroyed? Oh, I got bots that are walking. Damn, man. Yeah, we'll need artillery all over to keep the bases pushed back. That'll be the thing. And you're waiting for more artillery shells, which are being produced slowly. Is it possible that we don't actually have plastic going onto our logistics network? I think that's definitely possible. Okay, so we can't do anything with the white science because that's the stuff that comes from space. So we'll just grab whatever. You'll do that. Oh, hey, satellite stuff. We gotta be in the secret base to do the satellite stuff. Silo. Needs a lot of material. We only need to make one, though. And just because of whatever, I am going to go ahead and do it with the bots. Which is so stupid. And by stupid, I mean super awesome. Oh, there it is. Rocket silo. Boom. Go. Make me to 1. More rubber bullets. Use manual artillery controls for humongous range. Wait, how do you... Okay, how does that work? Well, I mean, first we probably need a bullet. I don't know how to, like, you manually control it. Concrete, all of it. Then there we go. Rocket fuel, all these parts. Like, last time we trained everything, but I'm actually really tempted to just bot it all. Even though it's absolutely nuts. Even if we do this, we won't have... you know what? That's actually fine and cool. I'm okay with this. We put the satellite thing right in the middle. And just bring bots in. You'll need about 4,000 bots. Well, hell, we can do that, man. I don't have my bot production tagged. I should do that. Yeah, there you go. Restart bot production of both kinds. Boom. Done, 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 done. I mean, we already have almost 3,000 logistic bots. Make it with hand for the last thing. Yeah, keep us under 111. Mm-hmm. There's still a couple places that aren't covered by logistics, but it doesn't really matter much. All right, things are slowly being delivered. Electric engine units, are they whatever? Speaking of electrics, so they're here, they're slow. That's where we dump from them, but... Oh yeah, providers. Yeah. Okay, good. 3,000 is not Skynet enough. What do you want? Like, what, 9,000? We'll just keep the bots building for now. It's going to be fine. And now the power situation is still a little bit rough here. You know, maybe we don't have enough steam. Actually. The temperature's fine. We just don't have enough water. It is all bottlenecking to one little pipe here. Because we have lots flowing in this way. Yeah, these are almost completely full. I think the water's gotta not combine like this, which is what we were doing. And just come in separately all the way. I think I'm gonna have to walk all the way over there. Now, what I don't want is 2 satellites to get created. That'd be a little annoying. We're just gonna have to be very ready to react. Let's keep ground tech here. Just a few more electric engines need to be delivered. Actually, and with that in mind... Oh, they're already here. What are you grabbing? I guess you're just loading the sec... But there are enough electric engines waiting. Why don't you just load the electric engines right now? Why is it prioritizing things it already has enough of? There we go. Okay, well, at least we can do that. And say, listen, deconstruct that stuff. You'll get 1 satellite, we're gonna be fine. So yeah, we're gonna fix the water. We'll set up some water tanks as a buffer. That's an excellent idea. Well, it's less that we need that. and more that there just needs to be separate pipes coming in. I mean, we could do it with more pumps or something ridiculous like that, but... Where's the nuclear stuff? Down there. Whee! At least we get to move fast now. I would love to pave over the entire world, but I don't think that's quite in the cards. But yeah, this is all too tight and kind of dumb, is what happened there. Pipes, pipes, pipes. Is that... No, that's good. No, it's not. The thing I didn't want it to do. Okay. We'll leave a little bit more room. Right, and the buffer tank as well. Hang on, I forgot about that. Just to say. I don't think that's actually going to matter here. But maybe, I mean, that's growing. The pump before the tank? I mean, we can't just have both. Don't know if either one of them actually makes a true difference. How come you're reporting no water here? How could you possibly have no water listed? I guess you're just draining it that quickly? Okay. Right, I guess none of them sit in the pipes, but these things are accumulating waters. Okay. So, yeah, now they're having a hard time staying full of water. Split the rows. I guess that might be the thing. Like, this pump may not be required at all, but it might be critical to do just stuff like this. I don't think we need these pumps at all, but that way they've got completely separate things going to each one of them. Each 10 heaters needs 1 water pump. I mean, we have lots of water pumps. I think it's just the path down here, because 10 heaters. Because if I do this, like this one pipe is going here, and this one's going there. Although I can split that off actually. Yeah, and you're not going to have enough anymore here, but at least these guys should be more or less fed. And actually have tons of steam sitting in here. So actually we're good on steam now. And these are all running. And there we go. If anything, what we might want to do is, just because it wouldn't hurt us, we may as well just say something like, listen, let's grab this. And get another one of those down. And ready to go. Actually, I'll do one more. Like that. To burn all the steam we've got. More struts. That's the solution to everything. What are you short on? Okay, we're short on these turbines, but I'm pretty sure they're still being constructed. So they'll get out there. We just didn't have a huge stack of them, so that's going to be okay. These power cables are coming down. That's going to be fine. And yeah, we're good now, and power's being stored up. Or it's fully stored and ready to go whenever there's another huge spike in demand. Okay, that should be producing better than before. Push comes to shove, we could do more nuclear reactors, but that's not it. These things are plenty hot. So we don't need more nuclear reactor. It's a steam issue. And we're okay. Oh, we're supposed to be switching to the multiplayer at this point. We will do that in just a scooch. Let me get down our little satellite thingamabobber. Which is way over here somewhere. We're actually going through the oil fairly quick. There was no train here last time I came through, and usually there's been a backlog, but I think it's from this. Yeah, you are full of this this solid fuel, which is probably still not going to be enough, but that's okay. Are we done concreting everything over here? It looks like we are. That's great. So I'm going to deconstruct that thing. So we have a rocket silo, which we're going to fit right in here. Nice. Okay. And the idea will be, we're going to have a requester chest like that, just by its lonesome, ready to go. So it's looking for rocket control units, low density structures, and rocket fuel, which we'll produce in some way. Maybe we won't even produce it here. Maybe we'll produce it somewhere else and just ship it all with bots. But I was thinking of probably having the production inside here. But the actual production of that will have to wait until next time. Now that's to build the rocket. In addition to that, we need to build the payload, which will be in its whole other thing, which is going to be this. You know? And likewise, it's going to do this sort of, you know, nonsense to be delivered. And actually, some of this we produce already, so it's going to be A-okay. I like it. It's stupid. Oh, yeah, that's right. I overwrote our hazard concrete when I was applying our middle concrete. There we are. Chuka, chuka, chuka. Oh. Thank you. And then the other construction bots are taking care of that. But right now, everyone's idle. We are increasing the number of logistics bots. We actually don't need more construction bots. I should, which one are the construction bots? I think it's these. Yeah, these are the construction bots. So, kill that. Because I don't want to use up a bunch of material making construction bots. We'll just dedicate all the materials to making logistics bots, which are the things that we're going to hammer mostly. Even then, they're probably mostly going to be limited by actual available resources, more than just the logistics bots themselves. But yeah, unless we're concreting the world, then we don't really need the construction bots. So yeah, these are accruing. I actually don't know if we make solar panels. I know I made some at some point for body armor, but I actually don't know if we're making any solar panels whatsoever, and we're gonna need some for our satellites. So we'll probably need to turn up the construction on that. But we're gonna go ahead and put a cut. I know we're still making them, Drunk Shooter, but they're not being loaded into the logistics network. They're just going to fill up one chest and be ready to go in case, let's say my construction bots get exploded, then I can put in a request or something like that. I still want them in the buffer. But yeah, I don't think we're building any solar panels whatsoever because, oh no, I'm wrong. We are. There they go. They're being accrued. I don't think we're building a lot. Or do you need them for some sort of science? I don't know. But okay, we're getting some solar panels, which is good for a satellite. I mean, in a sense, we only need 100 to launch a satellite 1. That's how you win the game. Although, what we may want to do is infinite, like, science production. Just go forever and ever. There's some attacks going on over here. We've got ammo in our artillery turret, but I think it's gone and cleared all the bases it can reach, which is fine. You're doing that. Okay, let's put in a cut. We're going to switch over to some multiplayer Team Fortress 2 with subscribers. I will go and get myself maybe a little bit of beverage to help myself play better. Try out the artillery remote before you leave. Right, so is that what the artillery targeting remote? Okay. Boom. Boom. No. 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 People want to see the action. I don't know how long it'll take for delivery to arrive, though. Put in a request to, like, keep some on me. So do you have, like, infinite range? I was firing artillery manually from the map or the world. Like, what's the range on that? Only need one? Oh, really? Oh, they're not consumed. Ha ha ha. Yeah, and it takes, like, nothing to build. Actually, I have more than enough on my person to do it. So I think I ended up with 2. No, just the 1. I don't have vision over that. Well, maybe that's why it's not being bombarded. Maybe it's just outside of vision range. Oops. If I do this, is the artillery gun gonna start up on its own again? Where the hell are we? Over here. No, it's not. Okay. But at least I can see this and say, I would like this wiped from the map. So... Oh, cool! Oh, it's firing. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. I don't think I need to double up on this. I don't know if I can cancel it. I think it has to wait for ammo now. That is quite a bit more devastating than I'd expected. Here, when you get some more bullets... Oh. Yeah, we gotta wait for more ammo to load. No, though, that's sweet. There. As these things get produced. It's like we're mostly waiting on plastic for some reason. Seems a little odd to me. So aren't we grabbing plastic aggressively over here? What I might want to do is just, like, raise these numbers a fair bit. Make sure we don't fall behind on the... There we go. Supplying of this stuff. Yeah, it does seem a little weird. Like, we should have tons of plastic. Okay, I think they're coming in bulk now. You can see the projectiles on the main map. Really? Oh, man, that's cool. Okay, you're loaded. I'll just target the spawners. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Boom. Oh, were those already dead from, like, the other artillery thing? I think it might have been. All right, and I can see the value of the artillery tray now. If it just roams around and finds things in range and just starts shooting at them, that's pretty goddamn good. That is pretty goddamn good. Weapons range overlay to see how... Oh. Oh! Oh! So, grab this copy. Now we have a blueprint, including the instructions from the thingamabob. Wait, what? Oh, that's some sort of weird landscape. There we go. There we go. Relatively secured. Oh, this is so cool. Yeah, okay, I should have done this a million years ago. This is awesome. So we can actually keep the bases pushed back quite a bit more. Just cover. Love it. Maybe one over here. Oh, it's got to be inside the logistics range, though. All right, done. Let's go play some TF2. It didn't look like, because of the overlays. Where was I trying to do it? Oh, no, not here. I don't remember where I was trying to do that. Right here? No. Anyway, it's because of the overlays. It didn't look like water to me. I don't remember where it was. Plastic should be in the logistics range, but yeah, you're right. I'm like, what is going on here? No, I mean, it's definitely there. There's a load full of plastics. Ton of plastic waiting. Come on, I want to go play TF2. I think it's getting delivered now. Yeah, it is. It's because they were looking for such low numbers. I don't think they were being carried properly in bulk, but now it's going to be fine. So we're going to get constant production of these bad boys. And this here. Tell you what, I'm going to do the same treatment for the explosives and the radar. Just keep tons of these around for these things to be delivered or produced regularly. It's a little less important for the artillery. Mostly it's important to get the shells. Actually, I don't think you're going to reach anything. So I can just, apparently not. Can't control click the artillery shells, which is a little unfortunate. Now, in my blueprint, I have it set to, like, it keeps 10 artillery shells in each one of those. That's probably not the smart way to do things. I probably should have just limited to, like, 2 or 3 or something like that. Because there's going to be too much of a backload everywhere, but that's how it's going to be. So, can they fire at things even if they don't have radar vision? Yeah, I was going to say over here. Yeah, see, because I think I was here and it didn't look like water to me. Over here, I did put it outside of logistics range. I was a little concerned about that, and with good reason, I guess. There, do this. Now you can actually get loaded properly. Yes, they can fire without vision. Shit, that's cool. Shells are their own radar. Right, it does require a radar component in it, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Sweet. So yeah, each one of these is going to end up with like 10 bullets just sitting idle in the end, which is a little nuts. It'd be nicer to like spread the loadout for each one. I don't know how it's going to prioritize like who gets what in what order. And yeah, you can also fire it directly without vision. Okay. That's very cool. Yeah, so over here, you're just waiting for rocket fuel and low density structures, which we don't need or don't make. Same thing here. Okay, we'll be ready to build our rocket next time. Okay, let's make a cut. Save game. Lazy Live. B. Done. Team Fortress 2. So I gotta go.